What's up, guys? It's your boy MIKEE. You already know. And I'm back for another POV kasi, wala, madaldal lang talaga tayo. So, sa mga sumusuporta ng channel na to those who are subscribed, I appreciate you guys. Alam nyo naman yun. And to those who haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button kasi we got a lot more basketball content coming our way. Our straight up episodes, full episode will come out on Saturday. That's Kiefer's episode. But, throughout this whole week, it's been clips of Kiefer and yung mga napag-usapan namin, napagkwentuhan namin, and the best is yet to come. The best is just around the corner tomorrow o today. Kanina, lalabas to ng 7 eh. So kanina, naglabas ako ng mga bagong content. Maglalabas ulit tayo bukas. And then on Saturday, the full episode's gonna come out. So make sure you hit that subscribe button again kasi nga, you wanna stay updated and you wanna make sure that, you get notified whenever something comes out of this channel. Okay? Okay. So I told you guys I would want to stay or talk in front of the camera a little bit more. So ngayon, maglalabas tayo ulit. For today's video, one of our GOAT members, Don Mantilla, asked me to talk about the PBA free agency. So shout out to you, Don Mantilla. Shout out to all Banyo members, Banyo people who are part of the Facebook group, who are part of the channel. Alam nyo naman that I appreciate all of you for the support and syempre for, 'di ba? For being part of the channel. So totoo lang, like ang ano nun, it's always fun to get to talk to you guys every Saturday. So to those na hindi pa member and who wanna be members, make sure you hit that link down below in the description kasi, a lot more banyo sessions coming, a lot more kwentuhans among members coming your way. All right. So PBA free agency. Okay, first and foremost, guys, sa mga nakakapansin na lagi kong ginagamit yung first and foremost, and ginamit ko na naman siya. Pero, first of all, di ba? First of all, hindi ko alam aminin ko naman kung hindi ko alam eh. Hindi ko alam yung talagang exact rules or exact situation ng PBA free agency. Ang alam ko lang is, nung nakausap ko si Paul tsaka si Kiefer a few weeks back, siguro nung December yon, nung nakilaro ko sa kanila, sinabi nila that, I think, don't quote me on this, Kiefer's batch is the first batch or draft class na maapektuhan nitong bagong rule or bagong free agency, whatever. Alright? Ang alam ko So again, don't quote me on that. Inaamin ko naman na hindi ako sigurado. Pero, ang narinig ko from Paul and from Kiefer was, pwede nang mag-sign ang isang player anywhere he wants when his contract is up dun sa current team niya. Yun ang narinig ko. Okay? So, based on that, actually, ito aminin ko din, dun ko lang nalaman na hindi pala pwede. Kumbaga, your rights will always be with your current team. The team that drafted you has your rights until you get traded. So, pag naging free agent ka, di ka pwedeng pumili kung saan ka pipirma. Tama ba? Like, yun yung kuha ko dun. Kasi, bakit magbabago? Ibig sabihin, walang choice yung player kung saan siya pupunta when his contract is up. And that to me, medyo walang control yung player sa destiny niya. Walang control yung player kung saan siya pupunta. Walang control yung player kung saan niya gusto pumunta. 'Di ba? So medyo this if true, kung papalitan nila yung rule na yun, will really create a lot of buzz and really change things up for the PBA. And I am all for this change. I really am. Pero today, pag-uusapan natin yung pros and cons nitong said change na to. Again, correct me if I'm wrong down on the comment section. Kung may mali akong masabi or kung may mali akong information, correct me. Walang problema yon. Pero, alam nyo naman that I don't accept or I don't F with haters on my comments. Kung toxic kayo, magiging hide user from channel lang naman kayo. Ganun lang kasimple yun. So, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. And let me know kung may mga mali akong konting facts. Okay? Okay. Alright, so, pros and cons. First pro is players have a choice now. Players can actually sign wherever they please. Kumbaga, if a player thinks, or if a player, obviously the player knows what's best for him. You can't deny that. A player knows what's best for him. So, if a player thinks, a said team na nag-offer sa kanya na dito ka maglaro, if he thinks that that said team is good for his career, good for his mental state, happiness, financially, mentally, emotionally, matiklat yan. Trabaho yan, guys. Hindi yan ganun kadali. Like, Like kayo, lahat tayo, pag nagtatrabaho tayo, you would want to be in an environment na na-enjoy mo. You would want to be in an environment na medyo same page kayo lahat. You would want your boss to be on the same page with you, which is your coach, the owner, the managers. So, don't look at this only on a basketball standpoint na saan siya makakakuha ng minuto. Hindi ganun to, or saan siya makakakuha ng pera. Guys, every day you see the same people. So you would want to be part of an organization na it feels light to go to work. Every day sa practice, sa games, you would want to go to battle with these people, diba? Whether it be the front office or the players or the coaching staff, lahat, if a factor in mo yun. So don't think na kung saan lang yung pinakamalaking pera. Hindi, like mental state is crazy para sa mga professional athletes natin. Tingnan mo si Kyrie, like he could have done it better, or he could have handled it better. Pero at the end of the day, tao lang din naman lahat to eh. So lahat ng players din na nakikita niyo sa PBA, don't think na ganun kadali. Na kung saan malaki pera, kung saan ako may minutes, doon ako. No. The whole thing, the whole package ngayon, you give that choice or you give that decision to the player, where it's dapat naman talaga sila yung magde-decide para sa future nila, especially if their contract is up. If their contract is up, it means yung commitment nila dun sa team na yon or dun sa kontratang yon tapos na. So let me decide where I think I should go, where I think I would be happy to go to, di ba? So that's the first pro. For the players, I think this is a good thing kasi nasa inyo na yung choice eh. Kung saan kayo masaya, unang-una kung saan kayo masaya, kung saan kayo babayaran, di ba? Kasama na sa saya dun yung kung saan kayo makakalaro, obviously, di ba? So, yun yung pro. That is the first and foremost na naman. That is the first pro, and I think the biggest, most important pro dito sa usapan natin to. So, the players now have a decision where they want to go, where they should go, and that to me is right, is good. Alright? Next pro, teams naman wouldn't be complacent. Kasi, hindi na to yung, I own this player naman eh. So, even if we don't treat him as good, or we don't give him what he thinks he deserves, or what he wants, diba? He can just walk away when free agency comes. So, teams din, mas aalagaan nila yung players nila. Okay, if papasayahin ko yung players ko, kasi players make the teams, man. Players make the teams. And fans, to be frank with you, watch the players. So, teams will be a little more, won't take players for granted na. Kasi talagang kailangan pasaya sila. Kasi once his contract is up, especially a superstar, all 11 other teams would be after him. So, I want to secure these players. Like in the NBA, kailangan pasayahin ninyo si Giannis. Kailangan pasayahin nila yung superstar ninyo. Si LeBron, kailangan masaya at all times. Kasi once mapikon si LeBron, once ma-feel ni LeBron na hindi mo binibigay yung feel niyang deserve niya, anytime pwedeng umalis yan pagdating ng free agency. Kaya nga pag free agency, parang sinuspoil na nila yung players nila. Kasi you want them to stay. At the end of the day, they're the money makers, man. The players. So, it also gives teams a sense of urgency na, okay, kailangan magandang trato natin sa player. I'm not saying hindi maganda yung trato nila. I'm just saying, mas sigurado lang yung player. I think this whole what do you call this? This whole change in terms of free agency in the PBA is pro player. Para sa players talaga to. So again, it gives them a sense of security na, kung ginagago mo ako dito, anytime, pwede ako umalis. So, pwede ako umalis anytime. Diba? The one thing though, na feel ko, players naman ang affected is, you don't have to manipulate it anymore. I'm not saying it happens I'm not gonna name anyone, pero feeling ko lang kung ayaw ko sa team na to, di ko gagalingan or manggugulo ko para i-trade mo ko. Kasi hindi naman, wala naman akong choice but to play for you But since ayoko dito, mag-absent na lang ako, mag-aawol ako, magkakalat ako, mag-attitude problem ako para i-trade mo ko. And that just pumapangit din yung reputation ng player. Minsan, even though it's planted na ganun yung ginagawa niya just to get traded, masisira yung image ng player at the end of the day. So, players now won't have to do that. Kung tingin mo this team is not the one for you and you wanna leave in when your contract is up, mas gagalingan mo pa actually. Kasi you want na pag natapos yung pag pumasok ka ng free agency, all other teams are after you. Pero pag minanipulate mo or nagkalat ka or nag-attitude ka, pagdating ng free agency, walang team less teams would want to you kasi feeling nila attitude problem ka or nagkakalat ka, hindi ka magaling So, it also gives the players a bigger responsibility to perform day in, day out. Because you want, kung Ayaw mo dun sa team mo, current team mo, you want other teams to be after you. So, kailangan galingan mo. 'Di ba? That's a bigger responsibility. That's a bigger challenge for players na talagang tuloy-tuloy dapat consistent yung performance mo kahit hindi ka na masaya. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know if that's a con, I don't know if that's a pro, but that's just what I think. 'Di ba? That's just what I think. One con though, or one thing that medyo mapapasama yung league is, which is crazy to this day kasi alam naman natin na may under the table yung ibang teams. Like I think that's an unspoken fact, or is that what you call it? An unspoken fact, or something that like we just know. Kumbaga, yeah, the contract may say 450,000. I think Yang Giao brought this up. Coach Yang Giao brought this up years ago. Anong difference ng max namin nung rain or shine pa siya? Anong difference ng max ng rain or shine sa max ng ibang team? Kasi 'di ba dapat 450,000 lang? 450,000 ba yung max? Basta, 'di ba dapat same figure 'yun? Pero bakit players go for other teams max and not rain or shine's max, Alaska, Phoenix? Bakit ganun? Pareho lang naman ang figure. Dapat 'yun, 'di ba? So I think it's naman, like alam naman natin 'yun. Alam naman natin 'yun. So one thing na pwedeng maapektuhan sa league or sa PBA if this pushes through is yung parity. Kasi at the end of the day, bro, like, wag na tayong maglukuhan. I'm gonna give it to you straight. SMC and MVP teams will take advantage of this new rule. And you can't blame them. You can't. Kasi they have the resources. They have the resources to recruit or sign anyone they please in the PBA. So, that, kumbaga, mapapasama yung smaller markets or smaller teams or tama ba? I don't want to say, I don't want to make it sound derogatory, pero yung mga teams na yon, kawawa. Kasi wala kang laban eh. If offeran siya ng super laki dun sa San Miguel or Ginebra or TNT or Meralco, like anong laban ko dun? Like nawala yung security din nung smaller teams na okay, at the end of the day, kahit offeran ka ng malaki ng ibang teams, di ka pwedeng umalis. Kailangan, I don't know if ma-match, pero kailangan ko lang i-match yung max. Yung max! Pag na-match ko yung max, wala ka ng reason to leave. Pero dahil nga players have the freedom now to choose, inofferan kita ng max. Supposedly, inofferan ka ng max ng ibang team, pero hindi ko alam kung ano pa yung kasama dun. So, players they have the right to, okay, dito na lang ako. So, yung parity ng league, baka maapektuhan. Kasi now, yung mga trades na medyo lopsided, at the end of the day, yun, ma-argue mo pa, but lopsided yung trade, but hindi vinito, blah, 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 blah. But when the time comes that these superstars become free agents and they sign with whichever team they please, wala ka ngayon laban. Like, wala talagang pinili niya pumunta dun Pinili niya yung max dun, di sa max natin So, that's one of the things na feeling ko maapektuhan talaga yung league. Because at the end of the day, SMC MVP teams run the league. I'm not saying run like in a bad way, diba? I'm just saying like they have the resources and you can't blame them if they have the resources. Who are you to tell them how to spend their money, diba? So at the end of the day, when a superstar from a smaller team gets offered a max contract plus sa ibang team and his current team offers max lang, talo ka, doon ka pupunta and wala kang kalaban-laban if you're the smaller team because they have the free will already to choose where they go. Diba? So that's one thing that could be a disadvantage or could yun yung mapapasama sa league is the parity. All right? That's one of the cons na naisip ko. Yeah, so yun yung mga pros and cons. Like to me, pro syempre yung may choice yung players. Good for the players. This whole new change is good for the players. These new rules, if true, I'm not sure if true. Okay? If true. Go on the comment section. Let me know kung may na-miss ako or may hindi ako alam or may mali akong fact. Pero if true that players have the choice already or have the freedom to choose where they go once they enter free agency, then the whole thing is pro player. Like, good for the players. For the league, I'm not sure. Kasi nga, hindi naman to parang NBA talaga na kumbaga alam mo talaga yung salary cap, meron talaga, like talagang buo yun. If you're paying James Harden this much, you can't pay KD this much. Talagang magsasacrifice lahat. And that's not the case here in the Philippines. Like, let's just be honest. That's not the case. You don't know how much this guy is making. You don't know how much this guy is making. At the end of the day, everyone is just getting the max. And di mo alam eh. So, I think lang, good for the players, pero for the league, it could be something na masisira yung parity, masisira yung competition sa liga. Kasi, wala eh. Pupunta ka lang dun sa mga teams na matitibay, na mayayaman, na talagang, di ba, could give you everything. And you can't blame the players. You can't blame the teams. Because why will I not take advantage of my resources? Why not? Diba? If I want to win, if I want to get all the best players, then I will use my resources. And you can't argue with that. That's why they're in the league, is they want to win. Okay, so you can't blame the players. You can't blame the teams. So it's a whole different scenario. It's really just a big blur of how they can control this whole situation na para maging mas competitive yung liga or maging mas fair yung league. So, those are just my thoughts, man. Like I said, this is my POV. I can have my own POV. You can have your own POV. Trust me. Dun sa mga tao na nagko-comment ng sarili nilang opinion, wala akong problema dun. Ang problema ko is you invalidate someone else's opinion because it doesn't match yours. Yun yung hide from channel. So talagang ang dami ko nang hinahide na users from channel. My bad. If you were hidden from the channel, it just means you just sent out hate or you just sent out toxicity all over my comment section. And you already know. Kaya hindi ka maka-comment ngayon. So, I'm sorry. Alright, so there you have it. Again, to those who have subscribed or to those who are subscribed, please stay tuned because we have a lot more Kiefer Avena content. Tapos Saturday, full episode. Next week is Sean Ildefonso. I'm thinking about other segments. Pinag-iisipan ko pa ako ano idadagdag ko dito sa channel natin. But I'm telling you, man, we're gonna go hard or we're gonna go like crazy this 2021. Alright? So kaya doon sa mga hindi naman subscribe, mag-subscribe na kayo guys. You're missing out. You're missing out, man. So again, thank you for all the support. Thank you to those who continuously watch my videos. And thank you again to Don Mantilla for the suggestion of what to talk about today. Alright? So there you have it. This has been MIKEE. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.